Listen. Listen to how quiet it is. Allow the quiet to seep into your soul.
Hello, and welcome to Therapy Notes 30. I'm your host, Dr. Elaine Malik. This is where practical psychology meets everyday living. This is a site where I talk about concepts, issues, topics that we hear in therapy. This is not meant to treat or diagnose anything, but is for educational purposes only. So come along and listen to some of the everyday things that we talk about in therapy.
It's a winter morning, and I thought this would be a really good day to talk about balance and how to find balance and how to use what you can when you need it. In the world today, things feel a little crazy sometimes, and they can feel like there's very little place you can turn to that has a place where you can get away from the craziness. And that's important. It's important to get away from the craziness sometimes. And so I thought the reason I would do this outside was because I thought, where do I go to find some semblance of sanity and balance and not feel like the that feeling of despair or anxiety or the sense of loss of control. And you know, I don't like the word control because I think control is an illusion, that we really don't have a whole lot of control over what happens in the world, but we do have control over how we respond to it. And so I thought today being outside was a good way for me to kind of talk about that. You know, being in nature kind of removes us from this internal world that we often have that is, coming at us all the time. And that I think that's a valuable thing to think about. The need to have some sense of something greater than ourselves is often possible when we're outside in nature. You know, it grounds us. There's a feeling when we're around big trees and brooks that there's an eternal feel to them, right? They're there growing silently without our help. The water's trickling through the brook with no input from us. And it's just constant. It feels constant. It's the same year after year after year. Winter is followed by spring. Spring is followed by summer, on and on. And I think having that to ground us, to give us a sense of something bigger than the fast-moving, ever-changing chaos of, the everyday world we're in, whether it be we're in traffic and it's chaos, it's rush hour, or we're rushing to the grocery store where everybody's trying to get in and out, whatever, right? Life feels like it's fast. And to get some balance, I think we can get balance by going out into an area where it's quiet. It's just quiet. Trees aren't going anywhere. The brook's not going anywhere. It's just quiet. And you begin to notice that. And you begin to just, quiet yourself. Kind of match the environment. Matching the environment. Matching how everybody, all the trees are just standing there quietly, observing, changing, but we're not affected by that on a daily basis. You can hear the quiet. It's not jabbering in my ear, telling me what to think, blowing up my phone. It's nice. We need that, right? We need that. So, when you feel out of balance, when you feel the world is kind of blowing up around you and not a whole lot you can do on a regular basis, minute by minute, you can do this. You can do this. Slow down. Listen. Listen to how quiet it is. Allow the quiet to seep into your soul, into your mind, your bones. Let yourself kind of feel that. I think that's important, and I kind of wanted to share that today with you, and hopefully today you'll find a way to get out in nature, restore some of your balance. The world's going to be there. 10, 20 minutes outside, on the path, quiet. Probably a good idea. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you found this informative. If you have some topics you'd like me to discuss, please put them in the comments below. Until next time, I'm your host, Dr. Elaine Malik.